Um, yeah. Are you recording?
Were you gonna say something?
I'm just checking their session number. Because I
Okay.
realized I actually haven't been putting that in last 2 sessions or so.
So last session ended after you guys finished performing a blasphemy of kings. That after reading again the title of the book, it had changed to A Blessing of Kings, and scrolling through the book, it revealed that it had transformed its content, now being a tome of leadership and influence, which was given to Brutus. After this, the travel continued, and you guys ventured once again into the trade district, getting into what was believed to be a hospital. I don't know why, but it turned to be a marketplace for textiles and cloth. The place was all guarded by Magian and also run by another more mentally capable Magian, but all of them seemed to be mindless and bound to serve the purpose they were created for. After exploring the place for a little bit, some of the fabric looked very of a higher quality, but one of them was identified as magical by Max, as it was tried to be stolen, but the Maiden had all angles covered and it failed. After this, the mantle, which was identified as a cloak of displacement, was tried to be bought for 5,000 gold pieces, but the party decided to wait to see if there was another better offer around. So proceeded to the nearest tower, which was one in ruins, who was still letting out this demolition dust that on and off it turned into skeletal claws that traveled to a specific place and tried to lift out the rocks. And there was the visage of a ghostly apparition of one of the head wizards. Looking at the place where the hands were trying to dig up, the party decided to join the efforts, and after an hour of digging, the remains of the ghost wizard were dug up, making him disappear, finally put to rest. But the skeleton was still wearing a necklace with some red beads that were identified as beads of fireball. Next to this skeleton was a large stone with a draconic inscription that read 7th. Trace a circle with the ashes of the dead. After this discovery, the party proceeded to yet the next tower, which was not too far away, and this one emanated an aura of conjuration. And it looked very pristine and clean in the inside, but at the very top there was these 4 force hands protecting a wooden figurine of a hut. After fidgeting and messing a little bit around, the mats got mad or impatient and started attacking, trying to defend the hut. But these were dealt with, and an attempt to investigate the tiny figurine of the cabin made open a portal to another dimension that contained the real-sized hut, to which was at first explored carefully, but then the presence of the group was detected by the inhabitants of the hut. 3 decrepit old ladies were cooking a horse broth of some sort. And these creatures were deemed evil and fiendish by Brutus. This was communicated to the rest of the group, who immediately started barraging beads of fireball, and they were quickly dealt with. Session ended with that. So now you rest in this mostly empty cabin with 3 hag corpses. and a still boiling horse soup. What would be the first thing that everyone does?
I would immediately start investigating the bodies, probably.
You would find in them some weird material items such as spider legs, eggs, eyebrows, and other random materials that you would assume them to be material components for whatever they were doing, or even just condiments for the soups they were cooking, but nothing of worth in them.
What did the sum of all these items do? Can we figure out what if it was going to be used for a ritual, if it was going to be used just for common magic? I mean, does it look like it's a collection of items that may have been used for a specific purpose other than casting regular spells?
It looks more so for regular spellcasting.
Does the food look edible at all?
It does have some things in it that you would call it yuck, but you wouldn't be able to tell if it's any poisonous until you ate it.
Looking
these
around
mushrooms?
it, oh sorry, yeah, I was gonna say, could we add those possibly to the stew, or maybe eat those, or do they have? Maybe they have a spice cabinet we need to raid, or I'm just thinking if we're trapped here, we're gonna need something to eat.
They do look like big fungi, possibly edible. Roll survival, whoever is investigating them.
Sure.
I will help Rain with that.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, good job you did.
Wow. No,
Oh,
not
nice.
those ones. Those ones you can't eat.
You go to
Like
first.
I'm reaching out to you and you push my hand away. Like, not that one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're going to take the smaller ones, and you deem those poisonous. Somewhere in your tribe, they had the same issue sometime where one of the tribe members ate some of these and fell incredibly ill, but the rest of them look pretty edible. So between the fungi and the soup, you amass a total of 16 rations.
Did you count the hags as well?
You're gonna eat the hack?
What? Throw them
We're
in the
not gonna
soup,
be-
man!
Let's hold off on that. If we get
Yeah, I'm
that
not gonna do that.
hungry,
They're gonna
if
rot,
it gets to
man.
that point,
They need to be cooked
Or I'll
now.
take 4
Yeah.
rations. But
well, I say we
can
just
burn
leave
them.
it in
Oh, maybe
the.
that's a bad idea actually.
Let's just leave it in the stew for the time being. Let's go see what's going on in these other rooms.
Mm.
Maybe these guys were hiding away, out, or
That's what I
they
was
spoke
thinking.
about other things that they couldn't have just stayed here. Look at all
Mm.
these things.
Yeah.
So the first day is spent turning the house upside down, looking for clues, maybe places to breach, open a portal, or any keys, components that could be used for a ritual. And I would deem the first day to be used trying to get out of here.
But
So
it's
exploring-
inconsequential, basically.
Huh?
Doesn't? Oh, you're gonna tell us? Okay. I thought you were just brushing over it, like we just dug it up, found nothing.
No.
Dude.
So the cabin is besides what you already saw in the main room, well, there's a big scorch mark in the southeastern side of this room for all the fireballs that were thrown. But the hut didn't lose any integrity on it.
Hmm.
Besides the mushrooms, there's a couple of tables with cabinets on them.
Hmm.
In them, you find Durus. Do me a d6. You find 2 rations wrapped around dry leaves. These are dried mushrooms with hard bread and some also dried berries.
I'm gonna kind of look around at the group, and then I would just stuff them in my pocket. Thinking
No, in your
about how
mouth, man.
hungry
You
I
have a
feel.
disease.
Yeah, but we determined I just feel hungry regardless of how much I
Okay,
eat.
okay.
You do have to eat every 1 hour though.
Okay, well then I would eat one then.
And
Every 1 hour. Oh my lord. Well, that's new.
I told you.
No, it was always like that's why I said use Max to remove the damn curse.
I would. If we're spending a whole day, 12 hours, I would probably have to eat most of those rations.
Yeah.
Or what happens if I don't eat?
You want to find out?
Kind of. Like eventually I'm gonna have to, because I can't just. I feel like in good faith I could not eat their food. I wouldn't.
Okay,
You might
we'll
start
get to
eat
that in a bit.
yourself, man. You don't do. You lose an arm
Why
or
would you give
something.
the DM ideas? Why would you give him ideas?
Okay, I had to save this roll for Max, but because he's not here, I'm gonna roll it for him. Max finds I will say what it is out of the bat, because I'm guessing you find it and then another time you identify it. So what Max found was 2 unstable potions of invisibility. For a medium DC, you either, if you fail it, you take damage and don't get invisibility, or if you succeed, you get the 2nd level invisibility spell benefit without concentration.
I thought it was gonna be like if you fail, you are
1 second.
half permanent, like invisible or something. You know?
Rain, do me a d4.
He just said he'll be right back, I think.
Okay,
Alright, back.
then okay. Rain, do me a d4.
Just D4.
Yep.
Two.
You found what you were asking for. You find a book of human anatomy, but as you inspect it, you find that some of the pages are torn out, and the contents only show male human anatomy.
Hmm.
And Martog, rule me a d8.
8.
Yep.
Wait, is this their porn stash or something?
Huh?
Is this like the hag's porn stash I found?
Maybe. You get a scroll of message.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh.
the yeah,
That's the cantrip method.
yeah,
Ah.
not sending message.
No.
You find the rations in this cabinet, Brutus, as well as with inside of that you find some critter bones also, some bird bones, rabbit bones, and other small creatures' bone also accumulated inside that same chest or cabinet. Inside the stable, you or whoever inspected it, the whole group, I would guess, you find dismembering tools. You find hooks, saws, pincers, and other instruments that the mere thought of thinking what they were used for is gruesome to you. In this one, you find a handful of human remains, skulls, femurs, rib cages. None of them seem to be able to build a whole human skeleton, but the bones are just laid out in there. Inside the room at the south, there is a dissected horse corpse, mostly stripped out of all of its meat. And that room stinks really bad. Other than that, appears to be pretty empty. At the room where Martog was, there seems to be a wood oven, and its chimney, if you were to peek out, you would only see what you see out of the windows, just the vast infinity. And to one of its corners, there is a barrel full of clean water.
Can
You haven't
so
really found anything that can be used to leave here, Cameron.
no.
I'm fine, like so. Max said he would spend the first day or two trying spells to try and get out, using banishments and whatnot. But none of it seemed to take you back to the city.
Well, assuming either if we've gone through the rations or not, I would like to on day 2 grab some of the animal bones and bones that don't look like people, and maybe some of the water and mushrooms, and get like a broth and like a soup going of bone soup, bro.
Yeah, about the thing of the rations. I would say during the first. How long would it take you to realize that you cannot just keep binging this much food?
Well, I mean, I've been dealing with this for a few days, so I feel like I would have known that probably. Because I've ran out of food before.
Okay, so I would say you ate one ration and then thought to yourself, in this situation, I gotta hold off. I'm gonna not eat and see what happens. So during the first hour of not eating, do a con save.
Okay.
Games you take it pretty well, but at the second hour the hunger feels stronger, so do another.
Took a bad
You also
down.
take it well,
Okay.
but the hunger keeps getting worse and worse. Do you want another one? Okay, keep doing until you fail. If you want to fail.
Just say I failed. There we go.
Okay, at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the 6th hour, you say, okay, this curse appears to just make me feel hungry, but not actually make me have to eat. But at the end of the 6th hour, you feel that you haven't eaten in ages, as you take 1 level of exhaustion as a result
Whoa.
of not eating.
Okay.
Okay, not the worst.
I say we pour the rest of the soup into a flask and get another soup going in the cauldron.
Well, a soup of what though?
Broth, like a bone soup. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Bone
Some of
broth's
these
a thing, yeah,
mushrooms.
but-
Let's make bone
Maybe
broth.
maybe some of these eggs got some yolk that would maybe be usable.
Those eggs are way far too rotten.
You can just cheat the curse by drinking like a quarter gallon every
Well,
hour of broth.
I was just thinking for us more so. We don't know how long we're gonna be here. We're gonna need something to eat. Grab some of the horse bones too, and then purify food and drink, I guess. Start chefing up.
Oh,
Where do you pour the other soup though?
I would pour what's left in my flask and pour it into the cauldron, and then go get some of the clean water that you said was in that bucket. And then, well, I would put the soup into, and I would put the soup that's in the cauldron, assuming everyone's got their rations. I would put it into like my water flask, so we have soup that we can eat.
Yeah, but that is like one ration of soup. There is 16 rations total in the cauldron.
Oh, fair. Then I'll just leave it. I don't know. I guess if there's not much to do, I'd eat and just have a bowl of soup next to me and start reading. Unless did we investigate up front? Did we see what's going on up here?
Well,
Is it nothing?
I had an idea to just go out and start digging a bit.
Okay.
The wall appears to be solid stone.
Yeah. Let me see what I have in my inventory then. Please let there be a pick from when we were down the mine shaft. Hidden. Well, I can always use that. Shovel, torch, water skin. Yeah, I didn't pick up a pick from the mine in whatever that sounds. I do have a. Was it pitten or pack? What was it called again?
I usually just.
Oh,
say
I have a
pitten.
hammer and a pitten. That's perfect. I can hammer away a bit.
Nice.
Chisel away a few stones to see if you get anywhere.
While the rest of the group inspects the house for a clue over how to get out, Marta goes out in the front and starts chiseling at the rock. And you spend the whole day doing this. You carve a decent chunk that goes from big to small, but it just appears to be wall all the way through.
Ooh. Looking at the walls in this room, is there any indication that there's water on the wall?
Roll survival.
Inside or outside?
Like I was on the walls of the outside. And the walls.
Nice.
Your years of cave exploring takes you to the conclusion that there is not.
Wait, Martok. Can I walk around the house, and if there's any super creaky parts of the floor,
That was my
maybe-
next thing. Nice
maybe
one.
think that there's a basement or something, and Martok can bring his hammer and pitten, and we can see if there's a floor or basement.
You eventually find one or two tiles of this floor that are not too stable, but upon removing the planks on it, underneath this, there's only the same material that is outside of the house.
Hey, let's go and open a window.
Well, hang on. We don't know what's on the other side.
No, we don't. It's the abyss. Hey, you can hold your breath, right? Right? We can
Yeah,
close
but
the door behind you while you open and look out.
Yeah, but that
Well,
doesn't mean it won't suck me out there.
True. We should tie a rope around whoever.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
man, I
idea
really
is-
don't want to go out into the
Because you can always
Well, I'll
walk
go
around
with
on
you.
the
I'll
outside of the
around
house,
everyone
right?
then.
You can...
Yeah, if you guys go out here and close the door,
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
I
Running
go
out.
that way.
Yeah.
Presumably, Okay, there's nothing in this house that has like instructions about it, because the thing I did was read like everything they have. So I found the book about male anatomy, whatever. Was there nothing at all about their circumstance? Because they say they could leave whenever.
Mm,
We all know why.
I don't.
Oh, they can travel. They can dimension travel.
Oh, I know that, but I don't know how they can. They can just do it like inherently.
Yeah.
at will.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
they can go ethereal.
Well, while
Ethereal
you're
planes is strange.
considering that, can I get a really long broom and poke the? Is there a bottom to this?
Yeah.
We're coming out here, Brutus, or do you want to be in there while the draft starts?
Oh,
We're going to
sorry,
close
sorry.
ourselves out in the little thingy here.
Well, no, hang on. I want to. So I'll give you rope. I'm gonna pass it through the door and attach it to
Okay.
like one of
Okay.
both of you. Right? Okay, so presumably the rope is long enough. I have. Well, that's not to say it's not gonna snap. Actually.
Well,
Yeah,
we just broke some of our rope getting here, doing the same thing.
I do think we have enough room
I'm more
to tie
concerned
our
it's actually
wheel.
gonna break.
What's up?
Well, like what if it's like a vacuum and I just get sucked out and the rope snaps?
Because that's what happened to you, or Martok. That's how we lost you,
Okay, so,
and then we had to come after you.
yeah, but you don't need to breathe, right?
Yeah, but that's not the problem. What if it just sucks me out into the? I don't know what's
No,
out there.
you just need to be stuck to the rope, and then you can start walking on the outside, and then you just go inside and just close the window again, because it would be a vacuum inside the room where you don't need to breathe anyway, and then you can just close the window and then open the door. It'll be
Yeah,
a hell of
that's
a
fine.
draft, but yeah, it's...
How can I open? Okay, here. How far
Oh.
back does the cave go?
Just to here, that tile that you see there.
And then what?
I'd say
Just
Mark
okay.
dug out another 5 feet up that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to open it just in case it like sucks me out the window. That's the problem. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's not the air that's the problem. That said, though, is
Well
there
said.
what they were doing to the floor? Can I do to the roof? Can I poke around? Can I like I'll just walk up there and do what they did to the floor? Like
The floor on the roof, I mean, appears to be more sturdy and doesn't have any
ceiling, I should
of
say.
the weak points. The ceiling, my bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's my bad.
I know how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I know exactly how to open the window and see if there's a vacuum. What you do is you
Blow
grab the
up.
broom,
Yeah.
and you hold it against the window. You need to have a barrel, though, that's empty. You put the barrel up against the window, and as you snap open the window, it will suck the barrel to the window, because if there's a vacuum outside, that's the way you know.
Well, maybe
That-
we're thinking. Didn't you just get a fox? Can't we have your fox open it?
Yeah, but like, let's say he opens it and then it just sucks out everything from everywhere. I mean, like you know that scene in Alien where that
Yeah, that's
happens?
why I meant the barrel was
Really
going to
inaccurate.
suck against
I've
the
never
window.
seen that play.
No, I know. But I'm trying to say like, if that was inaccurate,
never
they
seen
should
that.
all have been dead and if that were real.
Mm,
So it would
mm.
have sucked everything, including you guys outside. I don't. There's no way to test it without there being like an airlock. So
I think we should try it though. Well, couldn't Max send his mage hand?
Yeah, but
He would
that's
need
why I
to
told
see
you
the
we should do
window.
make an airlock with a barrel.
no, but like they could just crush the barrel. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, if it's a magical window, yeah, I got you, okay. We got a metal
Well, not even
cauldron.
that. It just might hold the barrel through. But maybe we could use the mage hand. Like if we stand out here, presumably, as long as the mage can like
Well-
the mage hand, can you like attack a mage hand? Like can you, or like what forces act on a mage hand? You know what I mean?
We could come in. We could be closer and then close one of these doors as soon as we see it happen.
This is the range of the mage hand.
Actually, you're onto something
I'm tr-
there, Rain. I don't think vacuum or anything will... Magent is just a spectral thing in the air. It won't get pulled out. I think it will stay stationary. Because it's a incorporeal being, right? Using the
Presumably we
spectrum.
could ask Max. What do I do to type the spell mage hand? And what's the slash spell?
Slash spell mage hand.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Or exclamation point.
Oh.
Um,
That
oh, in the
doesn't
Discord?
work. No, in
There it is.
30.
Ah, there.
Oh, you don't have a Discord connected to our account. Fuck you.
Huh. No, but how do we do it in... Do we have to have it on our profile?
It should be the book
Or something.
person.
Because we can do that. But because I'll tell you, my worry is that like they, you know, as a principal or something, never open the windows for that reason. But if they did happen to, they could just, you know, disappear or whatever they do. Float spectral hand. Okay, so if it's spectral, is it affected by? Because it says it can open things, so obviously it can interact, but maybe it doesn't work the other way. Can Max and I put our heads together and guess what would happen to a mage hand in a vacuum?
You would know that because his incorporeal doesn't have anything to be pulled from and wouldn't move if there was a vacuum.
Okay, well then in that case, let's assume that Max can close the window with the mage hand just as easily as... Well, that's probably not true either.
No, it is true. Because he can cast a spell to put a globe that's immovable around himself, right?
Okay,
Maybe he
but
can't.
can
It
the
is not
hand...
immovable.
How strong is the
Remember
hand?
how you rolled? Remember how
Carry more
you
than 10
rolled
pounds.
the...
The hand
So
can't
is-
attack, activate magical items, or carry more than 10 pounds. Presumably that means it couldn't pull the window back if there's too much.
That's the thing. That's the window, move out or in. Because if you move inwards, it's fairly easy. Just, slam shot. Done. With outward,
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to...
On which side are the hinges on the windows?
It opens upwards.
Well,
that's
yeah,
good.
but in...
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Or
Okay.
upwards, outwards, or upwards, inwards.
Like, this is the window. It
Yeah.
opens like this.
Oh, like
So
the
it doesn't open-
the American house windows where you're
Not
the
like
half and
this,
half, where you can slide them up and down. Okay, good.
Uh-huh.
What if we can't? What if we can never escape? What if this is like... They could go and leave, but we... Can we just go back out? Where do we fall down from again?
In here. That's where we came in. That's where I've been chiseling the
From
damn
here.
wall for 5 feet.
From a portal that you opened from the other side. It closed when you passed. And doesn't seem to be other way to reopen it.
There doesn't seem to be any other way of opening it up. How does portals work?
Max.
Yeah. How does portals
Well, while
work?
you're doing that, I'm gonna start digging as well, just to see exactly where we came in.
Here's a chisel on hand. How about it?
Can you roll me Arcana for Max, please?
We did.
I just did.
Oh, I see it.
I will help him as well. If you
Oh,
That's
okay,
his
let's
best
see if
roll
you
this
will,
campaign, man.
Alright. Thanks for the help, Rain. We appreciate it.
Max would tell you that there is two types of teleportation. There is the kind of teleportation that travels you through the same plane from one point to another, and the longer the distance, well, the stronger the spell, and that there's spells that allow you to permanently place like doorways through places. And then there is the interdimensional teleportation. This one is more complicated, and if you teleport into another dimension, either the same spell teleports you back, or you have to cast it again to teleport yourself back.
Hmm.
So basically, we killed our chance of going.
Mm-hmm. I've been an idiot
They
digging.
probably weren't gonna let us
I
go.
could have
anyway.
just Eldritch blasted the damn one.
The Martok starts every 6 seconds, Eldritch blasting half an inch of the wall off.
You know what I can do though? I can make a starry map to see where we're at with Caldera's starry sky from the amulet.
Go ahead.
I want to cast the starry sky, and here it is. There's one charge.
And as you cast it, you see from the amulet, there is this beautiful hues of blue, purple, and pink intertwining with each other, forming some nebulosas that you are very unfamiliar of. The gaze is charming, but none of the stars are recognizable for you.
But I can touch the stars and know what their names are.
Really?
Yeah. Read it. As a bonus action, I can use an action to lower the map and zoom it in, where we're currently at. You can also touch the stars on the map and learn its name as a bonus action. Not that it would help if it's a, like, I wouldn't know what damn star that is. We're screwed. But...
Yeah, well, I guess you can spend the other 3 days learning the names of the stars. And you see after running out of ideas and basically doing all effort that could have been done, Brutus sits in a corner and starts reading a book.
I wouldn't do that if they were blasting away at the wall and it was chipping away. I would feel like that would be our only chance, so I'd probably exhaust myself even further by hitting away at the wall.
I think
I guess I wouldn't be exhausted anymore, but
No.
thematically. What the fuck are my neighbors banging on? They're helping us bang away at the wall. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone joined effort into trying to break away these walls to get to the same tower that everyone was just few hours ago, or not few hours, many hours ago. But the floor just starts getting filled with these pebbles, stones, and dust. But the wall doesn't seem to lead anywhere. You guys dig 10, 20 feet even. And
Okay.
it appears as solid as it can be.
That's when I'd give up and start reading.
Okay.
Well, I will just... What did we say before we entered the portal? I'm
Hold
gonna
on
do
to this rope so we don't lose you. Tug it twice. That's what we said.
Nice.
And then you jumped in and you were gone. And then we
And I
followed
said what?
after you.
What did I follow with? Well, whatever I follow with, I'm gonna try to recite that backwards as I'm walking backwards into where I think the portal is. Just see if it's gonna suck me up and throw me out the other side. I mean, I'm willing to
Roll
try
for fun.
anything. Okay.
And you start hearing Martok sit for 5 minutes and start speaking nonsense, but then you come to the realization that he's trying to recite his own words backwards. And once he's figured that out, he starts reciting that as he walks backwards. And then just hits the wall at the end. I do will give you inspiration for that though.
Okay.
That was good.
And you know what? I know a guy that can speak backwards. Any language.
Huh?
All you need to say.
Any language?
Yeah, it's something is wrong in his brain. He got 2 PhDs at the same time in engineering, while having a kid. And this,
So he
this
has a PhD and then a HPD?
yeah, I had that. I don't know what exactly, but something is. I mean, I can just recite the sentence and he says it backwards because he sees the text in his head and then he just reads it backwards. Any language,
What the fuck?
insane.
That is...
I met a guy that could type like that. Like
Yeah,
I
like
thought
I
he
said,
was
it's
putting it
crazy.
into a computer, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I haven't met someone that insane.
Wow.
like
Fortunately.
fucking Rain Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Here we go.
hello.
All right, everyone, stop talking shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Max?
So let's.
Do you need me to stream it so you can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've exhausted a few things of trying to get out of here, Max.
Mm-hmm.
No avail.
Digging and floorboards. And
Yeah. I mean, in theory, I can get us out of here. It's just about where that would be. So yeah, I can banish you. I don't know where you'll end up, but it'll work.
Oh yeah, you just need to banish us for a minute, and then we're gone to that to the plane. Once
Yeah, then you go
came
back
from.
to your you go back. Yeah, you go back to your home plane.
Oh.
It just never specifies where on that home plane.
Oh,
Rain
hey, for
would
me
go
that
back
could be.
to Shadowfell.
Yeah, we've all. Let's see. We tried digging. We tried reading all the books. We tried.
Walking backward.
Yeah, talking backwards, walking backwards. Tried the floor, the
Oh.
ceiling, the stew.
It's not letting me pull up that stream. It's being annoying. I'm gonna restart Discord real quick.
Okay.
I could turn the quality down on it too, if that might help. Oh, he's not.
Do everyone remember who threw Fireball?
Rain and I
Uh,
both threw Fireball.
I did, yeah.
Here we go.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. So have we gone into that
turn down the
step?
quality?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
So have we actually gotten to explore the rest of the cabin yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent the first day doing that.
Okay.
There's nothing.
So it's day 3 now, right?
It is second day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
During the first day, it was cabin exploration and exhausting some of the options. Day 2 was exhausting the rest of the options and then giving up. And some of the things that you found was 16 rations in this horse soup in the cauldron that Brutus has been purifying so it doesn't rot.
Nice.
You found 2 potions, 2 unstable invisibility potions, that if you fail it, you take damage and don't get invisible. If you pass the save, you become the 2nd level spell version of invisibility without
Oh,
concentration.
okay. Like greater invisibility?
No, the
Oh,
2nd
okay.
level.
Second level is
Oh, got
2
you.
people.
Yeah, when it's upcast, it just targets more people.
Huh?
When it's upcast, it just targets more people.
A gold person.
Yeah, I know, but
Hmm.
it only affects you, and if you cast attack,
Got it.
it breaks. Brutus found another 2 rations. Rain found a human anatomy book only with the male pages on.
Mm-hmm.
And Marto found a scroll spell of message.
I'm gonna hand you the scroll of message. Oh no. Yeah, because I don't know if you have it.
I have message.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the wizard things they have in, I can swap out my
Oh
cantrips.
right, they do.
Yeah. Well, I'm at a loss unless we can find something in this cabin we missed maybe on the first time around.
There was a sliding window out to the abyss that no one dares to open, and we're gonna suggest you try it with your mage hand, but we need also a form of closing just in case it's a vacuum out. I don't even know if we know what the vacuum is, but yeah.
I don't know if you would know, but
Yeah.
Rain was so excited about it that I said, go ahead.
I've read about it.
You read about it.
I think they knew about vacuums was weird.
Oh my god! I just realized that I'm an hour late, aren't I?
You are.
I forgot about the time change.
Did it change already?
No, because I'm in Reno, Nevada, not Salt Lake City, Utah.
Mm.
No.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Reno, huh?
All right. Well, yeah. Let's From my study of like anything to do with like the mind flayers, they have a lot of like spell jamming spaceships. Would I have found anything that tells me anything about how the void works in here?
Roll. What would it be for that?
I don't know, history?
Yeah, that's what makes sense the most.
You need me to roll for you, Max?
Yes, please. It's a +3. No, +5, sorry.
Woo! It
Nice.
says +3 on your sheet, but we got a 21. Hell yeah, Border.
Mm.
You don't know exactly where you are because you haven't been out of the material plane ever, but during your arcane studies some of the spells involve planar travel, so your curiosity was piqued and you decided to invest some time into seeing what it was all about. And looking out the windows, you can see that, or you could get to the conclusion that you are in the astral plane. It is a place devout of pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
Material things can still exist in here, but the outside is pure nothingness mostly.
Okay. But would I be able to breathe in there? Is that something I'd know?
Maybe there's an astral nanotube, and we can grab these these hags and feed an astral whale, and it can take us somewhere. The mind flayer.
Oh my god. I'm more interested if there's like just something on the roof, maybe.
Yeah.
Rain tried.
Oh,
the
yeah.
outside
Out there on the
roof,
ceiling,
the
but there might be
ceiling.
something
Yeah.
external
Yeah.
on the roof. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought it
That's
was
what I was thinking
surrounded
about
by
checking.
rock. It's kind of how.
Hmm.
I was imagining.
was
Oh no, it's a
worried.
cabin. I'm like that.
Mm.
Like, well, I guess if we entered in through like a crevice, then like we don't actually know how big this rock is. It could be pretty large.
Max, can we travel to the ethereal plane?
Can we travel to the? Yes, I have blink. Actually, I have blink. Yeah.
And we can do it with the chest as well, but does that help us?
No, I don't believe so. Not in this instance.
But the ethereal plane at least has... I don't know which way things connect.
The ethereal. Well, the astral sea. Never mind. I'm not that smart in game.
You would be able to breathe though.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Well, in that case, I see no problem, and I'm just gonna open up the window and be like, yeah, everyone's gonna look at me. Everyone's gonna look at me and be like, "All right, can you use some magic or something to get the window open?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." And I walk up and just open it.
Which one?
The where are they again?
Do you see in the stream?
Yeah, it's just that the stream is cut off from the far part of the map.
Okay. There's two or three windows at the very left. One with a dead horse and the other one with the oven.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's open the one with the dead horse.
Okay, you approach where the range of your mage hand allows you to interact with an object. And it is locked.
Okay. Well, I will break out my thieves' tools and roll for that.
I would say it is a pretty low check and you're quite good at it, so you just get it open and
Fantastic.
Arrange sees you open the window and his heart stops for one beat. Then you're not sucked out.
Do I see anything on like the outer walls?
Picking your head
Or like
through, you see the wooden walls of the cabin, and downward you see that there is no soil supporting it. Upwards, it just stretches out into the infinity.
Oh, this cabin goes up infinitely?
No, like
Oh, okay. It ends and then it goes out. Okay.
Yeah.
As I'm like looking around, I'm like, hey, I think it's fine and breathable out here. We can just climb on and look around.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired of shooting and trying to dig at this wall and walking backward. I'll join Max out here with a dead horse. Room I would not have picked opening the window.
I didn't want to crawl over the oven. You know witches' ovens.
Yeah.
And as you get part of your body out, you feel like that half of your body starts floating, and the half that's inside the cabin maintains gravity.
Okay. And then like I basically just try to. I'm just like, ooh, I think I heard about this one in what is it in astronomy class? I literally just like think the word think I want to move up. Believe that's how it works, right?
Do you want me to tie a rope around you while you venture out?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You just float away.
Well, I think if I'm correct, you can just like go in directions you think of.
I think you know about this more than me.
The ethereal plane, yeah, you just will yourself and you go there.
Yeah, but ethereal is different to.
The
Astral
astral
sea.
plane's not like that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think really hard and nothing happens.
Yeah.
But at least you can if you have a rope and you're floating, you can at least.
Yeah, astronaut.
Yeah, exactly. Astronaut around.
You
Mhm.
get it
All right.
tied to you, and Mark Talk holds it, and you go out into the infinite, and you get stricken with the thought of, if the rope fails, I'm lost to the infinite forever.
That is one of my biggest fears, actually. That's scary. Space is terrifying.
Oh yeah,
Never
space is
end.
terrifying.
You get Misty Step,
And
you're fine.
You can't in real life. I mean, granted, I'll never be in space, but
And as you go to the outset and start seeing the cabin from this point of view, you see as if you were looking at a regular cabin, but now it's become even more evident that there is no soil below it, and you get what the rope allows you to go far. And as your field of view amplifies, you now see that there is a gargantual wall of stone, just basically as if it was the end of the road in all directions, well, not all directions, like in that direction towards the cabin, and the cabin is just immediately attached to it.
Oh god, we must be at like the end of the astral sea. Nothing on the roof, nothing below it, nothing on the sides.
From all angles, it looks like a regular cabin, and at the roof, you see it ends up. It's not pointed, but all the roof is like kind of going on a slope, and at some point there is a chimney.
Okay. Have we looked in the chimney already? From inside?
Yeah.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Well, during
checked
the exploration.
Most things. Even
like-
the inside of the pot are called.
It's like, alright, and I like pull myself by the rope back inside. I'm like, it doesn't look like there's anything noteworthy out there.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, like Max would see everything. To be honest, it's not like it's really dark. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm just gonna grab a bone or something and see, can I drop it down the chimney just to see does it actually end up in the house?
If you were to drop it outside of the chimney, it would just stay there hovering. If
Okay,
you
I'll
put
throw it down.
inside the chimney and then drop it, it would fall down.
Okay.
As if the interior was enchanted to have gravity.
Where does the smoke
What
go,
if?
though? Smoke should go inside the house then if we start the chimney. Does it go out?
Well, I guess once it starts floating out the chimney, then like
Yeah.
it just keeps floating away.
What if we dislodge the cabin from the rock and it's our new spaceship home?
I don't think there's anything to repel it though.
Let's see. Maybe we have
Yeah.
something.
We have Mage Hand to push it.
My
Very slow.
steed, we could have tie a string or rope to it, and it could just.
Like the fucking like the traveler, the freaking space satellite. They just hucked it out put it out way out into like where it can't even reach it anymore. Just sending back little pings of data.
Oh, and I was wrong. I guess the astral plane you can move the same. Like you
I was
just roll.
thinking Santa Claus's reindeer attach the reindeer to the house and then it starts turning with it.
I mean, we're
And
not
then we already
getting away
explored
from
the
here
rest of the-
anyway, so...
We already explored the rest of the cavern as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cabin has been
Well,
completed
shit.
the first day.
You know, guy, I think we might be stuck.
There's something.
Okay, is there anything else?
Oh. I guess there's one more thing. I'm going to try to what is it? Just like pinch myself, slap myself. It's just like, oh wait, we didn't get put into like an eternal sleep, did we?
That's so smart.
This isn't just like an enchantment.
You feel your pinch and you feel your slap. Real.
Maybe it has to be somebody else's pinch or slap. Here.
And you feel a tiny creature being slapped with by a giant hand.
Any other ideas?
Mm-hmm.
You got one?
Oh, bring up Mr. Professor Scant. They haven't...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been here the whole time.
I would guess you would have think of asking him like a few hours in, and he would have said that you're probably in the astral plane, and if you don't have any magic means to go back, you're stuck here forever.
What did the hags speak again? What language? It was Abyssal, was it? Or can't remember.
They answered to you in Draconic when you spoke to him, to them in Draconic. And
Okay, can I like ask the cabin, like speak or like answer me, or like all these kind of like probing commands or questions in Draconic?
the house
And if that
appears
doesn't
to
work,
be-
I'll try it in every language I know.
You speak commands in all languages, but the house appears to be inert.
I'm gonna light the flame in my hand. Why not?
What are you using for it?
Huh?
What are you using for it?
I can just bundle up some hobweb and bones and crap, I guess. They have a fireplace anyway. There should be some kindle. Just want this to burn in my hand. I mean, that's what the banner says, but that banner is part of a puzzle, but still, it says...
You take 1 fire damage and your hand catches,
Okay, that
but
didn't
nothing
help.
appears.
Professor Scant. The High Conjurer, was it Almar? Used to visit
Yes.
this place. Do you know who he is?
I don't. I haven't been to any Netherest city in my entire existence. This is as new to me as it is for you.
Well, just think yourself into the situation. You are the Conjurer.
And we are the Dungeon Dudes.
So let's just give me 1 second. It started a different video here at the same time.
We're going to be taking a
He
look
is
at
really
the
missed.
4 subclasses available in the player's
If
handbook
I
and
was
comparing
the
them
High
to
Conjurer
each other
and I
deciding
had
how
made
they
this
stack up,
place
there's a
for...
lot to discuss today, so
Hmm.
let's get
Let
rolling.
me see if you knew what a hag is. Yep. And I had made this place for a hags. I must have had some deal with them, maybe some sort of exchange. They give me something, I give them something in return. Probably what I gave in return was this safe haven for them. I don't know what I would get from them though, besides some materials or victims even. And you know that hags have their own means to teleport through planes, so they don't need any physical means to travel. They can do it at will.
Yeah, but why? How
I
did the High Conjurer get here? What is he conjuring to get here?
Well, maybe magic that we don't understand. You know, Netherist magic is way superior than anything you've ever known.
Hmm.
Besides, spells to travel through planes do exist, but apparently none of you can cast them.
Can we look behind the banner?
I am.
What banner?
The dragon, draconic inscription banner where we read out. Wasn't that a banner on the wall that said something like?
No, it was written on the wall.
Oh, okay. Well, the only thing
So
I have
if
is.
If ideas have run out,
No. I have one more idea. I want to combine
I have
whatever
another idea,
clues
yeah.
we had. So I want to burn the witches, and I want to use their ashes to trace a circle of the dead, and then I'm gonna try to light the thing in my hand again. That's at least
Wait,
two.
can we
two
speak
clues.
with dead with them?
No,
Is
it
that
was.
possible?
Yeah, we could, but we don't have. I don't know. Can anyone speak with dead? Max?
No.
No, I can't. I have one idea. You could try the banishment thing, but I could the first time just banish someone and break concentration, so they know where they wound up.
But there's no guarantee we'd go there the second time either.
I guess that's true.
If that's how it works.
Yeah.
Like it's random.
You get enough time to.
Can I go on, yeah?
You get enough time to cast many banishments on many of you. A lot of times, all of the times, you get teleported to a random place, either a deserted island or the middle of the streets of a bustling city.
Freaking Martok comes back soaking wet, and it was an ocean that time.
That is the solution. That is the solution. You banish yourself enough time to get to a magic store, and then you borrow or purchase the damn thing, man.
What we purchased.
You got 1 minute to purchase it, get your bag out and throw mud gold at it.
I just like over my eyes see the magic items around. I'm like, okay, 60 seconds, 59, 58, sir.
But what I mean, I like this idea, but what would we try and get?
Teleportation circle? No, what's
well, I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, it'd have to be a scroll of teleport or plane shift. No, it'd have to be plane shift. Because the other ones only teleport you on the same plane.
Ah.
I mean, we could try that, but like you might teleport into like a volcano or a dragon lair or something. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a lot of fun to roll that dice and see. But like, I imagine it'd be very, very slim chance of getting to a place with a means of getting us out.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's nothing else, we could try that. I was gonna say, can I just ask Lalt?
You head into a room alone by yourself and start getting a ritual or some sort of line of communication. But you hear boop, 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 boop.
Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line until the next representative is available.
Our next
fucking up.
representative is available in 40 years.
Okay, Max, what spells do you have? Like high level stuff.
Yeah, my 6th level spells are pretty much just. Oh, where'd they go? Contingency, Wall of Ice. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I could do Legend Lore actually.
That might work, yeah. Maybe this is like a special cabin, like Baba Yaga thing or something.
Gain some info about this specific area.
You can legend lore on the High Conjurer Almar that was able to travel back and forth to this place.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Wait,
can do
how many times can you cast it?
Well, I mean, we have days, but
Okay,
I
well
can
then,
cast
yeah,
it.
go for it.
Yeah, I can cast it
You
like
might not
3
know.
times.
If we only
Each time I cast it, it takes 300 gold. So I'll cast Legend Lore on the Archmage.
High Conjurer Almar.
Yeah, High Conjurer Almar.
I don't know how to be cryptid, so I'll just talk like a mundane explanation. You learn that he created many conjuration spells that allowed not only higher protection against the already higher magic that some of the Nethers had already created. He also belonged to the Arcane School of Ithrin.
Interesting. I mean, do I learn anything?
Huh?
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
He had some means of well, this specifically because it's like important right now. If I remember any more detail, I'll let you know because it tells
Okay.
you everything. Right?
I mean, I don't think any of that information helps us get out of here, unfortunately.
No, but I'm gonna proceed. But does it tell you everything?
Does it tell me everything?
Yeah.
You mean the spell? What are you talking? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Everything about what you asked.
Yeah, I mean, I was mainly just trying to figure out his relationship to this place and like how he got to and fro.
The more information you know about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive is. Well, you didn't know anything about Palmer, so you get like vague visions of how he created like higher spells and how he was able to mass teleport people both around places on the same plane and around planes.
It's figurative language as well. I mean, I would have just taken the object, his spell book, and then just read it. Yeah, that's not possible. Just copy the spell. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, Martok, you do the Ashes of the Dead and then light up your hand on fire again. You take another 2 fire damage, but nothing happens.
Oh yeah, like yeah. What do we do?
Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Maybe
So
we're cooked.
So if the hags.
I'll pray
Let
to
me
my
think
oh, wait.
God for a divine intervention to get us back to where we need to go to accomplish our task.
Oh my god. You need to roll low. You're good at this. Go for it.
I got nothing. So this
You
better work.
feel the hand of your god next to you, comforting you, and you feel like, even it doesn't seem like so, that it is gonna be alright.
Then I
Cast
will
Legend
just
Lore
read.
again on the. Try to just cast Legend Lore on the hut itself as well. What do you guys think?
I was gonna say that, yeah, because maybe either the hut is alive or something, or it at least maybe like it's a legendary hut. Maybe, yeah, that or it
Okay.
has to be an object, right? It can't be bones or something.
No, it can be anything. It can be an idea.
And you can't. What about the idea of hag transportation then?
I mean, I think we already understand that they can just do it like cast plane shift themselves. So I'd be more interested in like history of people leaving this place.
Okay, go for it. That
Yeah,
or the
I'll cast-
cabin itself, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'll cast it on the cabin itself. What do I learn?
Hold on. The place is of no legendary importance.
Damn. Yeah, I'm all out of ideas.
So we jump right
tried
into
nothing.
we jump right into the 4th day, where every idea has been used, every resource consumed, everyone has lost hope, and you just find yourself in this room sharing the first day of the rest of your eternity trapped in here. So, is there any role-play moments you want to have? Any questions you would like to ask amongst yourselves? Anything you want to share before you perish?
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done, Martok?
What do you think?
Oh, by the way, everyone benefits from a long rest.
Yeah.
Thank God. And the rules don't apply here, right?
Yeah,
Well,
this
it's-
is normal.
Well, it's quite obvious for me. It's of course it's me losing my position as the leader. That is me.
Are you still embarrassed about it?
Well, so the life, yeah. I mean, showing like power. What's it called? Is it called power stations? That what it's called? Power of
Yeah,
your,
you could say that,
your
yeah.
position. Losing that. It's a huge failure to lose status, as you know as well.
Yeah, but I feel like what we're doing now is a bigger thing.
Yeah, it is, but still, that's been what the greatest
Yeah,
embarrassment.
that's true. I did. But I'm curious how you feel now about it.
The most embarrassing thing I've done is letting a group of adventurers take me to a place that I will never be able to get out of.
Yeah, where would you be if we didn't take you?
In a place
Well,
where he could never get out of.
Probably Villeneuve would have found me and we will be exploring the thing.
How long were you waiting for her to find you?
It was a 1-year travel until... What was her name? What was the name of the other
Nah.
witch? I forgot.
Okay, so it is on the.
Until Nas told me from Villeneuve, she told me we would go to Ithrin, and I'd say okay, but then she got lost and then died into a desolated place. But I knew Villeneuve would look for me, and she sent the most incapable adventurers I've ever met.
Here.
Everyone's entitled to their own wrong opinion. I would pour us a drink, but my flask is... Well, I'm assuming I don't have the keg that I bought.
Oh, by the way, it's been like eternal hours, and every 1 hour Brutus has to eat or raise
I'll
an extra-
cast I'll cast remove curse with the totem.
Thank God.
That's what I was gonna ask.
You would have died, Bert. I mean,
Mhm.
rolling 6 exhaustion would have come up. I think with water, I can fast for like 30 to 60 days.
I don't even
what
need
was
food.
While we're here, what was the if I let go of the dagger, I took psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to do that again?
Ooh, nice.
Well,
you tried to
might be
let
nice.
go of it, and your mind is stricken for 19.
Oh.
Of course, no
I
connection
wouldn't
with
even
LOL.
chance throwing it away though. So obviously the dagger itself is is independent of her anyway.
Is that a cursed item?
Could be. Probably.
What if I just use detect magic on this entire cabin, just like go over each inch, make sure there's no like hidden sigils or anything?
Ooh,
Out of-
smart.
Think you would have done that. Oh well, maybe you didn't think about it until the 4th day. And you do that, and the only thing that lets out magic is the things that you already found, like the potions, the scroll, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I just keep freaking learning spells that I have stored up into infinity. I did the math, I think at one point it's like 128 hours of learning spells. And I don't have anything that would help me anyway.
What if death is the way to explain
Hello?
it?
No.
Okay, what if we legend lore ways people have escaped cabins? Okay.
The what covers?
Legend lore the idea of cabin escapes.
Yeah, legend lore the idea of people escaping astral plane or people escaping from like hag lairs without their assistance.
I don't think there'd be any like legendary stories or things about that because it doesn't like to give me general It doesn't like to give me general information about things. It has to be like something that was of some significance.
Well, people, yeah, maybe people. What about people getting help from something in the astral plane then?
Well, you have to say, I want to learn of the time that this person gave this situation.
Oh, how about the exits of the astral sea? That could work.
The legends of the exits of the astral sea.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be a legend. It just has to be something of like significant history.
Is that of significant history?
Well,
How to exit the astral sea?
I want to check. Do I know any history about that and or the divine intervention?
I mean, I'd assume that the exits from one plane to another would be of significance. Because normally cross-planar travel is very difficult. So if there was something that did that here, it would be of pretty big importance.
Other than magic and correct
Yeah, other
me,
than that.
there is
like
like anomalies that occur that breach open these gates between planes,
Yeah.
and sometimes things cross through. But that's
Okay.
the only two ways that you know.
Okay.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of the 4th day. Everyone go ahead and remove 4 rations on top of the rations that Brutus ate before the curse was removed.
Or
I've actually just kind of realized that with prestidigitation and shape water, since all I need is snow to live, I don't need any rations.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
just go forever.
I'm down to
Oh well,
zero then.
the cauldron had 16 rations. That's 3 times 4. That's 12. So you don't even have to consume your own rations. And we'd say Brutus also ate from the cauldron, and ate the 2 rations that he found, and then the curse was removed.
I took away 4.
Okay.
I got nothing.
And then when
Fine.
everyone prepares to sleep once again, not knowing if it's day or if it's night, or if you even wake up, you hear this loud crack as if a thunder had like stricken right outside of the cabin. And you see appearing through here a fox coyote. Hold on, I think I had the other token in here, the token that Brutus gave me.
A giant space hamster.
Yeah. Where is it?
I don't have
It's
it.
a miniature giant space hamster.
It must be around here. Please still making copy
Did you
paste.
even
of-
type to get that fucking GIF?
Homer Fox is what.
What? Homofox?
What did you do?
Homer Fox.
Ah.
I immediately thought Fox.
Fucking hell.
Homer. Okay, you see this jackal fox looking humanoid that is standing like on top of his two legs, come up from the same place that you arrived, and he stands on all the rubble and stone that you have carved out. And when he does, he's holding up a bunch of books, and when he looks at you, like kind of stands paralyzed, and some of the books drop. And his tail sways a little bit and says, "Hey, hello."
I'll ask
Hello?
the party, is this a hallucination?
How did you get here?
Who are you?
My name is Thad Castle.
I didn't expect this place to be visited.
Neither did we. That's why we were curious how you got here.
I'm sorry I disturb you about, I am Scriven's Cry. And he looks behind him, but then turns back to you. I was accompanied by Kingspot, my friend. It doesn't seem that he made it. He's a coward just a little bit. I was on my way out anyway. Do you know how to leave?
We were gonna ask you the same question. Maybe we can help each other.
Are you not from here?
Oh,
No.
we were just visiting, passing through.
And he'll start approaching and enters the house. I thought you
What
were
brings you here?
owners of this place.
Well, we are the owners now.
I, Scriven's Cry, stumbled upon an ancient, lost, abandoned city and was looking for books for knowledge. I'm sure every city has its own library, but this doesn't seem to be a library.
No, and unfortunately, all the books here are not very good.
Wait,
However-
but I'll put in and say we have plenty of knowledge between us. We've consumed many books.
Maybe don't tell him too much.
Yeah, but I don't want him to just leave.
I know. I'm just.
He could
You
just be
can't
like, okay,
respond to
bye.
me in the
and
morning.
then-
I'm just.
We're the owner of prime real estate that this guy can have.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not just give it to him. He just said he doesn't know how to leave.
Oh, he doesn't?
That's what he just said. Didn't he just ask us if we knew how to leave? DM?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that he can't leave.
Huh.
Well, there is one specific book I was looking for, and looking for some of the lost data that I found. I realized that that was a ancient Nether city, if you know what that is.
I can't say I exactly recall. But it does
Here.
sound kind of familiar.
Here's the deal. I can take 8 of us back, but you have to promise you help Scriven's Cry find the book he's looking for.
And what book is that?
I don't think it's any of your concerns.
Well,
Is-
if you want me to help you find it, clearly you should tell me what it looks like and what the name of the book is so I can help Scrib and Scribe look for it, right?
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, how are we gonna look for a book if you won't tell us what it
The
is?
alpha wants the same thing we want.
Gentleman's
He's looking for
20.
the Taurasi book.
I
The
know, but I
fucking-
want to hear him say it. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
hear it come out of his lips.
This was.
Oh, yeah, but fuck, dude.
While he's doing that, I'll show him my fox. See, like,
Whoa. In front of all of us, Ryan? Come on, man. I know we got close here in the cabin. Come on.
it changes coat in the winter.
It is a set of books known as the Books of Keeping. It
Hmm.
contains many information about nightmarish things. But it is a topic Scrib and Scry is especially interested in.
And
So the deal is just to help you look for it?
Yes.
but what does that entail? Are we going to be your bodyguards, your escorts?
Well, I don't know what dangers could roam into a centuries abandoned city. So yes.
I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, we don't have no choice.
The Naked Pictures book, Anatomy, that Brain found is the book he's looking for. So we trick him somehow. I don't know how you're gonna trick him that that's the book he's looking for.
Well, let's not tell him we have a book now.
Oh,
We could try that when we get back, but I'm also thinking, how many parts of this book series are there?
Do you ask that?
Yeah.
There is 3 books in total.
Hmm. Well, I think we have a deal. We can help you try to find these books for a way out of here.
Are you saying it truthfully, or are you gonna take the deal and then bail?
I'm going to take the deal and bail. I mean, take the deal. I'm going to take the deal, but I'm not exactly being truthful. Like once we'll devise a way to scheme him once we get there. But for the time
I've
being,
already
I
done
say
it. Don't
we
worry about it.
truthfully accept the deal. Just
Yeah.
so we have it guaranteed that we are leaving. Let's go, 24.
Wow. Let me see if this person's
Yeah.
sheet open.
Session 62, my face skills are finally coming into play.
He looks at you, smiles, waves his tail a little bit, and says, "Okay then." And he reaches up into his backpack, takes out a scroll, and says, "Let's see if I can do this. Everyone stay close together."
I'm going to stand behind him.
And then he
Rain.
starts reciting.
Right, hurry.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Rain's Fox. Max's familiar is dead. So yeah, there's enough. And he will start
Don't remind
reciting-
me.
Does the dude on the staff count?
He starts reciting this scroll, and as he starts speaking, you see kind of magic from his hands start appearing into and being sipped into the scroll, and it starts getting this blue glow.
Blue blow.
And then so these blue circles start appearing on down your feet, and it starts shining brighter and brighter and brighter until it envelops everyone. And since he is the one casting the spell, I will make game roll for it. So you, huh? What a nice place to be.
Are we
When
out of the
these-
rhyme finally?
When this glow is enough to blind you, it then starts dissipating, and as it does, your vision starts being recovered, and you find yourselves back into the necropolis of Ithrin. And the place that you arrive at is at this big circular, I know it looks square, but imagine it's circular structure right next to the tower you were in just a few days. No, not that one. This one.
Ah, okay. All right. Sorry.
Not that one.
No, no. I was just clicking it again and just grabbed the token and moved it again.
Okay.
So we didn't move at all, basically.
You would. Okay, Scrib and Scry would say, "Huh, look at it! We would be teleported to a random location of this place, and it so happens to be right next to the place we left. Or I left. I don't know if you guys came from the same place."
We haven't been here.
The scan is shutting up as well.
Oh, Kingspot must be at the tower I left at, so let me go grab him real quick. And he will go inside the tower. A few minutes will pass. Anyone doing anything?
He didn't wait for his bodyguards at all, or his scouts.
Yeah, actually, that would be a more smart thing to do. He's a pretty smart creature, so he would say, Kingspot must be at the top of the tower. We should go grab him.
The crib smart.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What is at the top of the
So he's
tower?
His ally.
Ah,
Scry.
yeah. Script, Scry, and okay.
Kingspot.
Klingspot. Are there actually things in the story?
Yeah.
Wow. They did rip off the other one. We've met one of
What
these.
rip-off?
I've never heard of this in or out of game. I have no idea what's going on.
It's just
Well, I think we need to be mindful of this creature. If he's magicful enough to get us back here, he must be pretty powerful.
Hmm.
I suggest we play his game for a little bit, and then I don't know. Max, do you have a way to? What is your plan? We're all in the mind while saying this.
I mean, he said help him. He never said how much. We could like help him up from like prone, and that would qualify.
Yeah, but it's not like he might not be Actually, can we
I
detect
think
what
he
kind of
made it
creature
kind
he
of
is?
clear he meant to help him find the books.
Ooh,
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
help him
but
find the books.
that's
we
what he
say.
means. Like,
Yeah,
technically.
help doesn't mean we have to actually find it.
We could give him advantage on one roll he uses to perceive the book.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's some kind of fiend or something. Okay. What else could it be?
Scrib and Scry, how long have you and Kingspot been here?
Not a long time. Maybe 2 or 3 days. I'm not able to tell how much time has happened.
Have you found anything of interest in your time?
There's a couple of things that look very curious, like an alive forest. I don't know how it is alive in here, but I'm only focused on finding the book. Maybe if I do that, I'll keep exploring. But until I do that, that is my main goal.
Why is this book so important to you?
I think that is only for me to know.
Come on, we've gotten to know each other a little bit. We've gone across the whole planets, different dimensions.
It is a book that contains a lot of knowledge. It is all you need to know.
Well, yeah, but let's say we get out of here. What do you plan to do with this knowledge? Or should I be voting for you in a couple years? What do you intend on doing?
I will probably return to my abode and just learn. Knowledge is power.
Can I roll an inside check on that?
Do that.
Let's go.
Nice. Hold on, let me find his shit again.
I mean, just it's a +9. uh,
Creatures, this guy. Seems to be telling the truth.
okay. All right.
And
And
as
to my
you,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as you get to the top of the tower once again, you find this empty room with only the pedestal holding the cabin. And next to it, this time, you see this penguin with a backpack on him, and some of is half full with
God
books,
damn.
but you immediately notice that has something growing out of his face. And Scream and Scry will say, "Ah, yes, Kingspot, he's blind. I rescued him."
Kind of ironic then on the name, being as he doesn't spot much anymore.
I know, I named him.
What is
Hmm.
that? Is it on his
Kingspot,
head?
this way! And they will start heading out.
What exactly happened to King Spot? Why is he blind now?
I have to deduce it's some kind of fungi infection that he contracted, and then the fungi started growing out of his eyes.
Well, your knowledge books, they didn't tell you what kind of fungus this is?
Hmm. Let me roll for it.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's true.
No.
But don't obviously keep going. Don't stop
Don't stop
for your
me now.
session. I'll watch the
Having
rest
a
of the
good
recording anyway.
time. Is there
Sounds good.
anything we should know for you?
Just I don't know. Just have me attacking my swords and spells if necessary. But
Sounds good.
I'll
no.
see what I can do.
I mean, yeah. If Lalt asks me to do something, then use your
Don't.
best judgment. I think.
Okay.
And keep me alive. All right. See
Thanks
you
for coming.
next week.
Yep.
GG. See you. Bye. Thanks for session. See you.
I think it's a good point to take our session break too. So we'll do that and return once that's done.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
only
How far? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. It's only 45 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
How far into the book did I get?
Oh, roll a d12. 31 hours.
Okay.
Okay, I will be back. Welcome back to chapter 2. Huh?
Uh,
Never mind. Hold
you know, we could just like, what is it? Follow him around for a bit,
Hmm?
and then all of a sudden just like leave. And even if he says like, "Hey, you're supposed to still help me," it's just like, "Yeah, you never said we had to help you while you were around."
Hmm. Yeah. We can
We'll just keep
scout.
looking away
Yeah.
from over here.
Yeah, we're just gonna scout out some places.
hmm
Yeah, I really want to scout out everything. So much fun.
hmm Yeah.
Okay, now for real. Oh,
Oh
is
my
that
god,
your
for real, for real.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You cannot switch. You have to use it.
I know. I know.
Okay. So, Scriven's Cry just teleported you guys in and went to pick up his friend Kingspot, and now you're back to the same place you got teleported to.
Just go into the first best building and start looking for the book.
Let me turn on the light.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go inside the building that's in front of you.
I would say so. I mean, it looks like an arena of some sorts, maybe.
Let me read what you see. You find a large circular building with 8 arcing towers inward that made it seem as a colossal hand is coming from underneath to grab it. There is many cracks around the building that let you see or even come in, and also the roof has many sections that it's caved in. And coming inside, you get from this door. So hold on, let me get your characters in place. You're coming in from this entrance, and inside you find a building in disarray. There are many pages and paper already wet and frozen, or either destroyed or looks completely unsalvageable. Let me get Scriven's Cry. And the room you're standing in, is the red room. Is it? Yes, it is. Uh, okay, you feel like everyone inside this room has learned the cantrip Dancing Lights, and you consciously know that you can cast it.
Ooh.
And as everyone gets in here, Script and Scry goes like, "Oh, a magic room!" And then he casts dancing lights and starts dancing the lights around everyone and says, "Isn't this fun?"
Looks like a lot of fun. But why?
Let's see what's more. And he starts heading inside.
I'm gonna cast.
This bigger room, you see that there are many other triangular rooms all around, and many hallways lead to rooms similar to the one you were in, but they have stained glasses glowing of different colors. In the middle, you see rows of benches, and there's a lectern, and on top of the lectern, you see a goblet.
Goblet.
Yep. It
Ooh.
appears to be made of a silvery material, and it has 8 gems attached all around it. And each gem matches the color of each of the rooms that you have around.
Is there something in the goblet?
There is a translucent liquid.
Ah, I'm gonna fly my thingamajig to the purple and see what happens to the goblet in the center.
Fly your Magic?
Yeah, the dancing lights. We all got it, right?
Oh yeah, you fly your dancing oh no, wait. Once you leave the room, you lose the ability to cast the spell.
Oh, in this room?
Yeah.
So as soon as I get out of this circle, I can't cast dancing light again.
Yep.
Ah, my idea was that everyone gets dancing light, and we're supposed to light up the different colors in a sequence. What I thought.
Mm.
Oh, it's gonna go down to the next one, the purple.
Scrib and Scry, what do you make of this room?
Let me say what happens to Martok. He gets stricken by no, just kidding. This looks purple, but imagine it's more like pink. And while you're in here, you gain the knowledge and ability to cast the country friends.
Okay.
I would like to. Do we want to cast this on Scrib and Scry?
He gets inside in the room with you, and then, I wonder if this was kind of like school, maybe to learn cantrips,
I
or
think so as well.
to get familiar with the spells, different schools, maybe. And then he starts running off to another of the rooms around this
That was
corner.
my thought as well. Not for learning, but it was it's 8 rooms, right? One out of the 8 schools.
Yep.
We had what's dancing light? That's not evil, right? This one down there is enchantment. Makes the red.
So this is down right. Oh, and he returns and says, yeah, my theory is correct. The room over to down this hall allows you to cast minor illusion. And what's in here? And he approaches the goblet and starts examining it. He picks it up and then steers the water a little bit and says, it's warm. And then takes a sip.
Don't stick your grubby meat hook in that.
Takes a sip, say, okay, you meant for the...
Yeah, that's gross. Anyway,
And
he takes a sip.
he makes like a weird face, but then gets surprised. And let me see, this is page. This page. And I have to roll for it. Yep. Huh. He says, I have gained magic from this. And then he casts a You see a magical barrier appears on his skin, and he says, "This must be Blade Ward. Here, have a sip."
Why not?
Are you sure, Martok?
Yeah, why not? It's we already have our taste tester that's gone through this.
And as you drink it, it tastes rather sour, and the water is mildly warm. It's like this degree of warm that is makes the water kind of disgusting. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And plus the sour taste makes it even worse. But as you drink it, roll me a d8. And you are blessed with the charm of the conjurer. You can cast Mage Hand at will.
All right.
How did it taste, Martok?
Horrible. But I feel like I've learned something. Is that permanent? Or I just
Let
in
me
this
take
room?
a
Who
drink.
knows?
It has a duration. It is kind of long-ish.
I would like to take a drink, if possible.
Okay. You get to the same taste. And you get the charm of the evoker. It can cast dancing lights at will.
It's the exact same ones as for all the colors. Aha.
And then Mike's like, he wouldn't resist, and he would also have a sip. Right, Max?
28. Max is muted.
We lost Max.
Sorry, yeah, no, yeah, I would. You're totally right.
I would be pretty confident that Rain would say no.
Most likely.
So let me roll.
Ooh, 3.
Okay. Maz gets Charm of the Diviner. You can cast True Strike at will.
Oh boy, true strike. You shouldn't have. Golly gosh.
And oh, is that actually rooms that we can enter inside this room?
What room?
There's doors all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go in. Check what's inside the rooms. I mean, unless is there anything else around this area we're currently in? You said it was books and pages. Is there anything discernible we can read or?
Do you think now would be a good time to throw or try to throw Script and Scribe off our tail?
Full magic in here. Quite well lit, right? We can, yeah. We want to try it. Gonna walk. He walks through.
Okay.
And Scribe will start heading into every single room and try all the cantrips that they have to offer.
What about this little door down here? This lead.
As you began exploring the different corners of these smallish rooms, you now see that there's are like tiny study rooms where people would grab a specific topic room, maybe of the same school of magic belonging to the room adjacent to it, and start studying on it. But I would say between all these small rooms, roll 1d20 twice.
Ah, what did you say? D.
Brutus already rolled it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted us all to roll.
No,
I'm
no, that's
sorry.
good, man. It's the roll. It's hearing Max taking galaxy
Brutus took
gas.
Your roll. Counter attack.
I would not let you guys take that stuff. I want you to know.
Nope.
So it's you find two pieces of lore from Ithrin. One of the both are ripped and they are incomplete. But the first one, the part that is readable. Hold on, the dogs are going insane. No,
Uh-huh.
the part that is readable says, and then every head of the enclave was. Oh, this would be in Netherese, but Max would translate it to you. And everyone
Perfect.
in the enclave was obliged to carve their own wands from the nether oak at the heart of the arboretum. It was not, and then the text cut.
Oh, Max. We know where this place is. It's a forest. You can apparently carve
Mhm.
your own wands. I assume they're talking about magic wands.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
And then the second lore found in a different room, of course, would read. They were admired all over Toril. Ithrin's orchestra was known all across the land, and their performance would be. Hold on, I'm drawing a blank. Ithrin's orchestra would be known all across the world of Turin. Their performances would be unmatched, especially their main act, a blasphemy of, and then the text cuts.
Hey, we went there. Blasphemy of Kings. Hey, there might be more information in these rooms that might tie to this we have not been yet.
Mhm.
Uh, I would say those, out of all the rooms, were the only two intact pieces of lore you
Ah.
found. And you were exploring those while Scriven's Cry was jumping from room to room to know what
So
country.
you're
they
saying we basically went into these rooms here and all over the place.
This is the entrance. Yeah.
Ah, that's the entrance. Oh yeah, there was one room.
So all triangular rooms.
Ah, okay. So there are just as many triangular rooms as it is. Yeah. Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Were we able to find any of these lore information? I mean, is this book piles here or is this rubble?
Both
Oh,
combined pieces of the ceiling that had collapsed and rotten pages.
rotten. Is there anything we can, or was that? Did we search everything? Those were the only two pieces of information.
Yeah.
Did we find out what's wrong with this disgusting duck penguin?
Oh yeah, you rolled for it, and then that's when I said, session break. He would have said that these fungi probably belong to the Underdark, and he's not been able to find magic to get rid of them.
Can we assume that he's? I mean, is he a dead duck with a myconoid inside his head, or? I mean,
He looks alive, but has this fungi thing protruding out of his face.
okay.
If you just cast remove disease, does that count?
You could try.
You will die.
Yeah, remove. If the fucking cure wounds or whatever, or it's like it says it gets rid of whatever disease. Or lay on hands, sorry.
I could try.
Yeah.
Hey, Scriven Scribe, you want me to try to help out King Spot here?
What do you have in mind?
I was thinking that I could lay my hand upon his head and remove this fungal infection that is plaguing his mind.
Is that safe? Are you sure ripping it wouldn't hurt him?
I promise you it is. It should be safe enough to remove the disease.
Well, I'm not sure if this is a disease, but be my guess.
Can I check first?
if
Check what?
If it's a disease.
if it's within the realms.
Okay. And as you're checking him, it seems it is more like it's become a part of him, and he's still alive. He's still conscious, but with this new part of his body, so to speak. But as you're inspecting him, with his, he doesn't have hands. What is it called? What do you have?
Flippers.
Flippers?
Flippers. Yeah. He very stealthily with a sleight of hand slides a piece of leather into your hand.
Of leather?
Leather, yeah.
A letter or leather?
Leather, like the
Okay,
piece of,
okay.
yeah. Oh, boy, hold on.
Boy. I rolled like buns on my stats for next character.
Back.
Which campaign do you mean?
Which campaign? What?
Oh, I said I rolled like buns. Anyway, does this leather mean anything to me, or is it just like a piece of leather we've seen, or?
Do you examine it out in the open?
It's the leather called the leather.
Well, how did he hand it to me? Like, was it like a drug deal like type of hand where
Yeah.
he didn't want others to see? Okay.
Yeah.
Then no, I probably wouldn't investigate it out in open.
Okay. So, are you able to help?
It seems that whatever is afflicting him is affecting his body, and in a way, it's keeping him upright. So unfortunately, I cannot help him with that.
Worth a try.
What keeps you so chipper?
Out of character, what does that mean?
Happy.
Okay. Well, I'm just excited to be exploring this place.
Hmm.
And I haven't run into another intelligent creature in some time. So being able to speak with someone is relieving.
Well, let me know when you find one.
Assures me that I will not go insane.
Hmm.
And he will grab the goblet and be like, well, if nobody minds, and starts living. We have a book to find.
Yeah, you didn't. Did we look in this room?
Yeah, you guys already explored all those rooms, like
I
in
get what
Theater
you
of
mean.
the Mind.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Okay.
As he's kind of walking away, then keeping enough distance, I would like to take a quick gander at the leather.
And you see that it is being pecked on with its beak, and it is a very hard attempt to write the word help. Johan started cackling.
I know this is gonna sound wild. Can I insight check the letter to see if maybe the penguin's trying to get us to, like, maybe the penguin's the puppet master?
Roll insight.
I don't know shit.
Well, I would say it's pretty obvious that the penguin is trying to ask you for
Okay,
help.
I just wanted to not feel like, you know, we're gonna help the penguin or something, and then the rug's gonna get pulled out, and then the penguin's gonna be like, "I've been the secret puppet master this entire time," and the fungal becomes like this giant. I don't know. I will tell
Shadow.
that to the guys. I will tell them that, hey, play it cool for now, but that penguin handed me a letter on some leather that says help.
But is it want help with what?
I would kind of walk up close to them and try to give a glance at the penguin, like at the penguin, back up at the guy, at Scrib and Scry. Like, is this what you need? Like, help with? But trying to keep it, you know, enough away that Scrib and Scry doesn't see.
And while the penguin is walking behind Screw and Scry, he nods his head.
Scrib and Scry is bad news.
And
I will run around to try and find the transmutation thingamajig. Cool. Which corner would that be in, Kaden? The transmutation?
sorry. Transmutation. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy. Would be the one up.
Okay. Which cantrip do I get?
Mage hand.
I was hoping for message. That way me and the penguin can talk to each other.
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah.
Oh no, message is two-way. So do you need to share a language?
You have a
Nice.
scroll you can check.
Yeah. Or that's just
Yeah,
10
you do have to.
That's just
You
one.
do have to be able to.
Hmm.
But I also have comprehend languages, so I can just do both.
Maybe you can speak to the penguin while we are to see what he needs help with while we lead this guy on somewhere else. Maybe to the book.
Sounds good to me. Well, I
Wait.
guess that wouldn't be comprehend languages. That would be speak with animals, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you exit to this side, I would say you're close enough so you'd be able to see this. Through the branches on the main tower, you see a large brain fart orb that is kind of like pulsating this orange yellow glow. It looks immobile, but it is resting on this like prestigious pedestal.
Hmm. And is there anything, I mean, I would assume that this is where we should recite the password or ritual to get into the tower. There's no other obvious entrance to the tower, right?
You see this large tube connecting to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
But as you get out of the magic school, Scriven's Cry says, I don't think the biggest structure would be it, so the closest one is that. And he points towards
Yeah,
the next one.
one that looks like a castle, huh? Would they hide it in the castle?
If I was... Let me try to phrase this. If books were a treasure to me, I would place them in somewhere where they are actually treasured.
Hmm.
Hmm. So it's the library.
And as you approach this building from the outside, as many of the other buildings that you have visited, it looks ruined from the outside. But more than towers to the corners, it is more like rooting spikes that don't seem to be recitable, if that makes sense. The door is slightly ajar, broken in many places, and as you peek inside, well, the doors are like very big. Like if you see this art in here, all this bar that you see in this front, those are the doors that go all the way up, and you find them slightly ajar. And as you peek inside, you see in the inside enormous shelves lined to both the walls and in between them in all directions, as well as free spaces with tables where people could sit and read, as you have successfully found the library.
Five more minutes.
Oh wait, your tokens are not on screen.
Oh, Martark's got to leave in 5 minutes. Should we just call it here?
Oh, did you have to leave? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I mean, need to go to bed. Need to get up and.
Sounds good. Yeah, before we continue this next session, it is a good place to leave it.
Yeah, really nice.
We will discuss in the server a new schedule if it works to be able to be a whole party during 3 hours straight.
Mhm.
So thanks everyone for coming.